Silly girl.
Hmm.
It is unlocked.
So how's the day?
The day could have gone better, but that's okay because the week is early.
You're right. Does everybody think it's me?
No, everybody thinks it's Casey
Everybody thinks it's Casey?
or Brett.
Well, the two of them are obviously not telling anybody, so.
Yeah.
Because
I know.
I don't know shit.
It would be the most obvious for Casey. I bet she picks herself to play so she can take Angela down.
She does, we pretty much know.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Why?
She
Have you heard people think it's you?
Yeah.
Really?
JC said he assumed it was me. So, and I figured, like, I don't know.
I figured you would take Angela down over Casey.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, she saved me last week, so. Yeah.
I don't know. I hate, if Rock goes home on my HOH, I'm going to feel like the worst person ever.
You know, I feel you. I don't know what's going to happen.
I'm hoping, like, I'll just win the veto.
Mm-hmm.
And then just put them back the way they were.
Mm-hmm. That's what you do?
Yeah. And hopefully, I mean, Rock could win it too. I don't know, there's just a lot of scenarios. If Casey wins, then I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do. Because she'll definitely take Angela down.
I don't know. I haven't really talked too much.
To them?
Mm-hmm.
I figured you had.
I don't really want to push things.
I figured you knew.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. It's probably a reason, I don't know. It's probably like last week. Whoever it is just doesn't want to say shit, you know?
Yeah.
You know how that feels, right?
Yeah.
I don't know any of these songs so far.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Is Rock doing alright though?
No.
She's not doing alright?
No.
Why?
She just feels like she's like the biggest target, the easiest target, which she is. But I don't know, she just feels out of place. She feels like everyone's coming after her. And I think whoever put her up just did it because they thought it would cause the least amount of commotion. You know? Because it's not like a huge, strong move. It's not like... I don't know.
Yeah. She's not like a huge, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
We'll see. Hopefully tomorrow goes well. Literally, right after this DR is over, I'm coming and I'm going to bed.
Is it 10?
It's 9:30. I'm just like... I'm bitter because it's like, I wanted to win HOH really bad, but it's
not the best time to win an HOH. Because you don't have
a piece
control.
of shit. Because like, had this been normal, everything would have gone smoothly, and it wouldn't have really mattered who won the veto.
Yeah.
Because I would have just asked them not to use it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking that same thing. Like,
But I mean, I also needed it because especially after last week. Like, I feel like the hacker would have put me up if I wasn't safe. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of Rock. So, I don't know. If you win the veto, what are you doing?
What'd I tell you?
We did pinky promise. Would you take Rock down?
That's what was best. Because you wanted them to be the same, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's no guarantee I'd play in the veto, though.
I know. I'm just saying.
You're not going to pick me to play the veto, are you?
I've had everyone, obviously except for Casey and Angela, say that if they win, then if I want them to, they'll take Rock down,
Okay.
which is reassuring. But I know for sure if the hacker's case, she's picking herself to play. There's no question. So her and Angel will definitely be playing,
Yeah.
and then whoever to get picked. I don't know.
I feel you. We'll see, I guess.
Yeah.
But
We'll
you didn't
see.
pick yourself to play.
It's true. It's very
Why
true.
did you pick Casey?
Because I thought that she would cause the least like suspicion and commotion.
Yeah. Because she was the only one that didn't play in a veto, right?
Mhm.
So I was thinking.
Yeah.
Also, what happened with the sixth? You voted Bailey out. You and Fesh.
I know. Well, we just
You did, right?
Yeah, no, I did. Sam voted for her to stay.
I didn't expect that at all.
We didn't have the numbers. There was no way she was staying, and there was just a lot more that was going on with
Really?
the whole situation. Yeah. So, at the end of the day, you know, if that's what was best, that's what I needed to do. So, and also I didn't want to vote for her to stay, her not stay, and then Rockstar be super upset. So I needed to think about that too, because I mean, these were literally my two best friends
Mm-hmm.
in the entire house, sitting next to each other.
It's tough.
So, I don't know. There's just a lot to the situation, Tyler. And I hope you believe me when I say that, like, it's not a malicious thing or a vicious thing for me.
No, I know. We already talked about it. I totally understand. Not even mad anymore.
Good.
I was mad and I understand, but now I just understand.
Yeah.
Because you didn't put me up.
Yeah,
I'm
I told you I wasn't
thankful,
going
yeah,
to.
I'm really thankful for that.
And I'm not going to backdoor you. Like, it's not the plan. I know I'm sure everyone's telling you that's what it is. It's definitely, I would like them to literally just have stayed the same all week.
Mm-hmm.
So then I won't have to do anything else.
Yeah, I feel you.
I don't know. This hacker shit's, I'm glad it's done.
Mm-hmm. I hate the hackers.
I know. That was
Fucking hate
hard.
The hacker shit.
That was a hard comp.
Like, I was so pissed. I missed the first 4. Then I was like,
Yeah. I got the second one, the lamps.
I knew that one. I knew that one, and I knew the pool.
I
but
knew
just
the
didn't click it
pool.
in time. I was so fucking mad.
I knew the pool for sure. I
You
knew
got
the
two, right?
pool table. No, I
You
only got
2?
one.
Oh, you got 1?
I got the lights in the kitchen. But I knew the pool and I was typing L right when it
Yeah.
was like clicking out.
We must have hit it at the same exact time. 'cause
Yeah.
It was gone. Like, my finger was like right here.
Yeah. I also knew the pool table. I was clicking
Oh,
it
yeah.
right when it went.
I chose have not room for that because I thought it was a TV.
Yeah. That was hard.
That was hard. Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's just this point in the game sucks because Angela's like, I'm sure wanting to understand why, but it's like
Did you have a chance to talk to her yet?
she didn't
Like
want to
either of
talk.
them?
She didn't want to talk. No, I talked
She
to
said
Casey.
no?
I talked to Casey.
What Casey say? What'd you
I
guys-
just told her, like, she was asking why I put her up, basically, and I just told her, like, basically the same thing I said in my speech. And that, you know, also Scotty had come to me with some information about Casey saying the same thing about, like, me and the plan in the back door, and, like, I'm sketchy and to stop talking. I didn't appreciate that at all. And so I brought that up to her, and she flipped out. She was like, I've never told Scotty shit about you, blah, blah. And I've never seen Casey act like that. So I was like, oh my God.
Damn.
So, yeah, and I just told her, I was like, you're not my main target this week. And I asked her not to repeat it to Angela, but we'll see. Because
So
I
you
just
want
wanted to
Angela out?
It's not that I want Angela out. I just didn't want Casey freaking out that she was on the block. You know?
Yeah.
Because she was stressing out, and I also think she had the power, so I was trying to get her to not use it. Because if you tell someone,
Yeah, shit.
I was almost 100% confident she had it. So I'm like, if I tell her she's not the target, maybe she'll just leave herself there.
You know what I was thinking today? I was thinking how like I don't think Bailey had the power. Or I mean, I don't think Caitlyn had the power. But when Bailey left, there was nothing like that said somebody left with power.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's very true. So Caitlyn could have had the second power, and maybe it just wasn't like applicable.
Like wasn't relevant. And
Yeah.
She just didn't tell anyone. And
Yeah.
even when she was leaving, he said, "Fuck you guys. I'll make
Yeah.
you paranoid."
Yeah, maybe. I think if the second power, I think hopefully it's expired. Maybe. I don't know.
We have no way of knowing until it's actually used.
I know.
At least we know that, you know.
Then the Bailey's didn't expire until next week, so it's like this one could expire this week. I don't see hers expiring before the second one. Like I think the second one would expire before the third.
Yeah, yeah.
So it should expire this week, for sure.
People are pretty good at keeping secrets in here, so
That's very true.
I gave up trying to figure that out.
That's very true.
I asked Caitlyn.
Which is so weird because everyone runs their mouth.
I know.
So it's like they're not really that good at it. It's just I don't know.
I mean, I believed Caitlyn when
Yeah.
she said she didn't have it. But
Yeah.
fuck, I believed Caitlyn when she said a lot of shit.
I know you did. We all did. We literally all did.
Mm-hmm.
Caitlyn. Wonder what she'd be fucking all this up. Because she probably won both the hacker comps. And not
Yeah.
told any of us.
Not
just
said
fucked us
anything
all over.
ever. She probably would have fucking put me up one week and
Put me up the next.
put Best up the next,
Yeah.
probably.
Just to make y'all suspicious of everyone
Yeah.
else.
Yeah. Love you, Caitlyn.
Yeah.
You're watching. Sorry about your olive eyes downstairs. I had nothing to do with it.
That's funny. You know that's funny. That's so funny.
Are they gonna give you a whole cake?
They gave me 2 pies.
What the?
They gave me 2 pies and a chocolate
Can
cake.
you just write that on there?
No, I did not request any of that.
You say that. Like, I feel like you're. Is there something going on that I don't know about?
No.
Okay, great. I'm happy to hear that. I just feel like you haven't been yourself towards me lately, and it's been upsetting, that's all.
I haven't been myself towards anybody in here. I fucking hate this place. And everybody makes me uncomfortable. The whole situation makes me uncomfortable.
I'm sorry, Sam.
It's not you. It has nothing to do with you working out or you eating chicken or you doing anything.
Okay,
Not everything's about you.
you're absolutely right.
I was just asking if you were going to run because I need something to do and I was going to flip the wall around and invite you to do that.
No, I'm not going to work out. I just showered.
That was what I was asking.
Okay.
I'm just sick of this place. Everybody's so uptight, you can't do a fucking thing, and I'm done with it.
What's going on now?
Nothing's going on. That's the problem. There are less people, there's less activity, there's just more discomfort. Woo!
Why was she asking if you're about to work out? I have no idea. She guys I walked in the storage room to get chicken. She goes, "Are you about to meal prep?"
Yeah, then what the fuck? Why are you talking to me like that?
I said, "Yeah, I am gonna cook some chicken." And then she goes, "You about to work out?" Yeah, no, I'm not about to work out, but if I was, why does it matter?
What the fuck?
It's like she's upset that I am being myself.
Yeah.
Why am I? It's like, why am I gonna change what my usual routine is because of someone else? And she shouldn't either.
She's too much, dude.
Let's just all yell at each other and call each other motherfuckers. It's beautiful. I know there's something, it's like something about, like she feels like we are like bullying through like our lifestyle. Like she feels that she can't, like she was saying something like, she feels like she can't.
Oh, I'm about to blow up in here.
People like express their level of frustration in the ground.
Very good at what they want done.
Jeez, he's trying to.
Let's punch each other.
I want to tell you why you're being selfish. No, I'm going to tell you why you're being selfish right now. Because you're thinking about like you're stressed right now and like what will help you to open up the floor or whatever. For me, probably like what will help me right now is just put my hand into something. I'm not in the mood to open no floor, no something.
I'm not calling a meeting or anything. I'm saying what would be something that would help you do that? Could you put your head into like
That's what
gun
everyone
in
is
the
trying
wall
to do.
or do like
Yeah, I think in the kitchen, look at that thing of kitchen. I cut all of it. That's what I've been trying to do. We're all stressed, we're all like doing it in different ways. You're no more stressed than me, I'm no more stressed than you. Not all the same. We all have things to think about the house. Outside the house, I always like, I also have like stress things. Like we're all like in different like things.
I know, so let's get it out somehow.
We're all stressed. We all have freaking problems. We all have things to happen.
I know,
happen
so
around the
let's get
house
it
and
out. Let's do something about it, or it's
we're
just gonna
cooking,
build
we're
up
doing,
and get
that's
worse.
what we're doing. We've been cooking, we've been trying to like do stuff like to forget. Like I was here with Rockstar watching her like I made the cupcakes. Now I'm gonna eat one. I don't put like thinking of mine. What's
That's
the
what
solution?
I
we
was
can go
gonna turn
outside.
the wall around. I was gonna do. We've just got to do something. Something's got to be done.
Literally, I was just gonna shower to go to bed and said that now they're gonna call me on the DR. I don't wanna go to bed and wake up in 1 hour and then won't be able to sleep till like nighttime. I don't eat the white thing.
You don't like the white stuff?
I love it, but I don't wanna eat it.
You're crazy.
I know. But we're all stressed on the same level. Just people like express their level of frustration in different ways. Don't think that you're the only one stressed. Don't think that people are less stressed than you.
I know. So if we're all stressed, let's try to do something. Let's do
Well,
something.
then,
to get rid of it.
but you're being right now selfish. I'm gonna tell you
By
why you're being
opening up the
selfish.
floor?
No, I'm gonna tell you why you're being selfish right now.
Alright.
Because you're thinking about like you're stressed right now and like what will help you to open up the floor, whatever. For me, probably like what will help me right now is just put my head into something. I'm not in the mood to open no floor, to not talking to anyone.
I'm not
to know
calling a
to
meeting
know
or anything.
someone.
I'm saying what would be something that would help you do that? Could you put your head into like
That's what everyone
climbing
is
the
trying
wall
to do.
or do like
Haven't you seen me in the kitchen? I was look at that thing of kitchen. I cut all of it. That's what I've been trying to do. We're all stressed. We're all
Alright.
like doing it in different ways. You're no more stressed than me. I'm no more stressed than you. We're all the same. We all have things to think about the house. Outside the house, I always like. I also have like stressful things to think. Like we're all like in different like things here, and like the only thing that we could do to help each other is just understanding each other and be patient. I know it's a lot to deal with.
That's
I talk to
true.
myself that a lot. But I can be like right now, you know what made me happy?
Well, I guess what helps me is to talk, and there's nobody that I have nobody to talk to. How about that?
Well,
And they see me, they call me into the DR, and they let me unload on them because I can't talk to anybody in here because everybody thinks it is something else. It's not. I'm just aggravated.
I understand they're aggravated. And I'm also aggravated.
But I don't
Look,
want to hurt anybody's feelings. I'm not, and I don't want to add to anybody else's stress. So it's just like I have nobody.
we have to, it's so hard because we have to find a way to help ourselves and to also not bother the other ones. Like, you
Right.
know? Like,
So
I'm in the mood
for
probably.
me, that's talking, but I don't have anybody to talk to.
Like right now, I can go on. I would love to
know.
tell you a story.
I don't want
I would
you
love to
to.
tell you a story. I would love to tell you a story about my childhood,
Please
this and blah,
don't.
blah, blah, blah. But like, if you want to talk, let's talk about something fun. I can't put any more sadness like on me right
That's-
now.
I know that's what I'm saying, and I would never. I don't want to put any sadness on anybody.
Many times I'll tell you, like, after, do you want to talk? Believe me, if I don't tell you, if you want to talk, because I don't want to talk. I will never tell you want to talk when I don't want to talk. Because I also think about myself. I'll tell you, but like that, do you want to talk? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I had a lot of anxiety in the I told you this yesterday, like one of the worst like I've ever had. And I didn't go around the house like running saying that because I know that was Rockstar was in the blog, Belly was in the blog, we were about to go, everyone's nervous. I didn't want to make it around me. I just told like there to people that I was there, I just don't feel that well.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't go around the house like screaming around because it would have been selfish of me to turn all this thing, the show. I mean, that was pretty much
I
it.
didn't mean to go running and screaming through the house. I went from the DR to this spot right here.
That's why I'm not trying to ask you what's going on. If I didn't care about you, I would be like, okay, well, I just pass by there and go to work. I mind my business, my cupcake. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm asking you. Like, what do you want? And then make you understand, so you can be like, I'm having a conversation right now with you.
I know.
Like, so you can like understand yourself and be okay with yourself, and I can
Right.
be okay also with myself, and we can also like be happy. It's impossible for me. It's impossible to like do whatever we want right here,
I know.
and even more impossible to involve other people on whatever we want to do.
Right.
It's just like how it works. Believe me, I live with roommates since I ever like lived alone.
Right.
They've been like on my ass too, and I've been like, I'm just gonna go and lock myself in my room. I can train people, I can make them do things my way. Oh, well, yeah, cool. I look for some other thing and I clean my mind, and I want you to be able to do that too.
Okay.
So you have like a good time here and stuff. And I feel like everyone here love you, and everyone here been treating you like really well.
Yeah.
I've never seen anyone here saying or no, either behind you or in front of you, nothing is respectful about you. No one in this house. at all.
I didn't think so. That's great. That's great news.
Yeah.
I'll be quiet and appreciate that.
You don't have to be quiet, but if you have something to say, someone, I've
I
given you a
don't.
chance. I've given you the chance many times. Come to you. Do you want to talk? Do you want to?
I
Like,
have nothing negative to say about anybody. That's not what I meant at all.
no, I'm talking about like how you feel about like
I'll
you
listen.
know. Let it go.
I want you to know that I'm always here to listen.
Thanks, Scotty.
If you want to talk, you can talk. I'm just gonna put this away for rock there real quick.
Okay.
We can talk.
Thanks. That's nice. That's nice of you to do.
I'm so sad, Sam. We're all feel
I'm
really
not.
sad.
I know.
I know
Okay.
it. I know it's hard. I know it's hard. I'm not even like not telling you for 1 second that it's not hard.
I'm at a loss as to how to cheer anybody up anymore. My whole purpose has kind of been, and it's just gone now. So there's really nothing I can do to make anybody feel better. Literally, I can't even make myself feel better.
Well, I guess what helps me is to talk, and there's nobody that I have nobody to talk to.
Only dead people.
When they see me, they call me to DR and they let me unload on them because I can't talk to anybody in here. Because everybody thinks that it's something else. It's not. I'm just aggravated.
You're aggravated. That is the most selfish statement ever.
I'm not, and I don't want to add anybody else's stress. So it's just like I have nobody.
Everybody's fine except you. Yeah. And you're not fine because you're making yourself not fine. And so she's creating this hell for herself in her head. Yeah, exactly.
But I don't have anybody to talk to.
Like right now, I can go on. I would love to tell you a story.
I don't want
I would love to tell you a story. I would love to tell you a story about my childhood days and blah 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 blah. But like, if you want to talk yourself about something fun, I can put anyone's fun like on me.
I know that's what I'm saying. I would never. I don't want to put you guys on this level.
Many times I'll tell you like after one time, believe me, if I don't tell you you want to talk, it's because I don't want to talk. I know that you want to talk, but I don't want to talk. But I also know why.
This is crazy. What is going on? Are you not at work? Maybe. That is my job. Why does it fucking matter? Get off my fucking nuts. Gosh, now I'm just gonna have a fucking nut all in my head. Everything I say has to do with the nut. This is nuts. This is fucking nuts. Dude. This is so much attitude, so much, like, just more stress. Calm the fuck down. Did you see when they were all sitting on Sam's bed? And then it was like Rox, she was kind of like Roxer and Haley. Well, with the whole hacker before that, while we were going, I was like, yeah. You have told me how much you hate that girl. Yeah. And for you to not hate her, dude, it's like almost, it's Liza's like, yeah. Like, do you forget when you
That's bullying. And for me to say that, or fucking, you can just turn it around where you call him out and you call her out, like, and then you guys come up here and you're telling me, why the fuck would I make this up? Or not even make it up, but how am I in the wrong right now? Because someone comes crying to me and says he's being bullied.
And he asked to know what's
Yeah,
going
and
on.
he has to know what's going on, so I tell him, I'm sorry. Should I be against, I mean, should I be about, like, the whole bullying thing? Is that okay? Seeing him cry up here? So put his ass on blast. Fuck, put his ass on blast.
As soon as this video goes down, and we know that one of us is safe, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely lose it.
Put his ass on blast. And say, oh, and then he's gonna come, and his exact words, fry them. When he won HOH, fry them. Remember, he said that. He's coming to me crying and bawling. And then he's asking me what's going on, so I tell him. He asked what you guys said, so I told him. Yeah,
The story was the same.
Yep. I'm being honest in all kinds of ways right now. Like, I'm being honest. And then how he said his own words. He went to HOH, he's gonna fry you guys. What the fuck am I doing wrong here? Sorry for being honest. Sorry for caring for someone because they're coming up to me fucking crying. You know what I'm saying? Like,
What am I supposed to do?
yeah.
Seriously.
Fuck.
Do we hide bullying out because I'm eating chicken?
Yeah. You could lay that shit out and call his ass out, his dumb ass.
He is the sneakiest little
Yeah. You gotta go ASAP. I always forgot to put him up so bad, but you can't risk it right now. Like,
I wish we could have thrown him up. But there's too much of a chance of winning, you know? We have to win them, you know?
yeah. We got this.
It's gonna be me and Tyler up, like you get picked. Haley, and then 2 other people. Mary Jane. We'll just pray that it's Brett or JC.
Yeah.
God, I hope it's Brett and JC.
Yeah. We'll be fine. At the very least, Robert or not bad. It's not a, you know.
So if Scotty or Fast don't get picked.
Yeah.
Because if Scotty gets picked, there's a very good chance of winning. The worst case scenario is what we are all like trying to avoid is me and Tyler being up there together.
Yeah.
And that would be horrible.
I can't think about that. Or winning the veto. Winning the veto.
I just hope it's athletic. I hope it's athletic.
It has to be. Something.
Something that we can go to war.
Maybe like a pop or something.
At the point where I don't even care. Like, if they suspect it's you, like,
Yeah.
like if you pick Tyler and they're like, oh, I bet it's Casey. All Tyler has to do is be like, no, it was me.
Yeah. I just want us all to just keep saying that it's not us. You know? They know for sure it's not you. But just between us four, like,
Rockstar was like, she's acting so calm. Like,
oh, me.
Rockstar.
Talk about me. I'll talk about you.
She's walking around here like so calm.
You're always fucking calm.
When do I run around here freaking out?
Right.
We saw what happened when people do that. They go,
I'm almost. I was late earlier. And I was like, you know what? I'm about to call a house meeting. Everyone, house meeting. It might be an hour or so. I was about to say, it might be an hour or so. I'm not the fucking hacker. Mic drop. Walk away. Meeting adjourned.
not the fucking hacker. This is not a nut hacker.
Yeah. I was thinking, like, fuck, I want to do house meeting. It's gonna be an hour or so, maybe 2. House meeting.
It's gonna be a long one, guys.
Yeah, it's gonna be long. I'm not the fucking hacker. I swear, if one of them questioned me again, I feel like I shouldn't blow up, but I want to be at least like, if one more person, I was even thinking,
You have to get like stern.
yeah, oh yeah, no, I'm gonna be stern with it. That's what I want to do, but I don't want to be too much. Where it's like, yeah. Say excuse me. Yeah, I said it to her.
No, she did the same thing to me. I was stuck cooking chicken chip, trying to turn the oven on, and she just literally goes, "Excuse me," and like literally goes to the oven, pushes me out of the way because of this.
No, I was standing right there by the trash can, and she's like awkwardly like trying to get in between. I was like, oh my bad, excuse me, like a simple excuse me. I'm about to have fun with this. Let's just have fun with it.
I know. And then when I remember at the veto or at the eviction ceremony, I was passing out chips. Yeah. And I was like walking up to everyone. And it has his like legs stretched out, and I'm like in heels. And like normally someone's walking by, and he literally sat there like this and had me step over him. I was like,
You know what? I think I noticed something too.
did you see me go? I went.
He's fucking rude.
It's just
I think the same thing too. Yeah, the little things because I had my weights on the ground, and he clearly had enough room, but he literally brushes up against my weight like this, like it's in the fucking way. You bitch. And he had a little bit, like he had room.
just kill the
He's one of
fire.
those. He's one of
I
those
know.
like.
He's one of those like, I'm not gonna move over.
Yeah. Yeah. I wish you could have let him.
Like up to here.
You and me both.
As soon as we know who's gonna win that veto, I'm gonna lose it. It's all gonna come out. Give one of my little speeches. Here you go. So, Scotty, you come to me because they're bullying you. You're bawling your eyes out. You ask what's going on. I tell you. Then you pin this on me that I'm being a bully. Explain this. How am I in any way, shape, or form in the wrong? Right?
How am I? Yeah, exactly. How am I in the wrong? You got a grown boy, adult. You got a grown adult coming to me crying because he's being bullied by you guys, and he's asking me for some information. So I tell his ass. He gets pissed. He tells me that if he wins HOH, he's gonna fry you guys. Exact fucking words. How am I in the fucking wrong? Bitch. You're welcome.
That was all acting. Academy Award.
When we were upstairs and I talked to Haley, this was before it was revealed. And then I was asking her just pretty much what happened. She's like, Scotty said something about how the whole thing like you
Scotty, that
about
Haley and Bez's bitches to fuck with my mom.
that. And then what else did she say? Fuck. Damn, I was just gonna say something.
So I can't. Haley told you not to tell me that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know. You don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't know. Oh, and then you don't know that she told me that I'm not the dark.
I don't really think I was the target either.
No, you're not.
I think she just put up chip bonds because of the hacker.
Yeah. Yeah. But fuck, what else was she was gonna say something?
But I feel like if I blow up, I'm gonna become the target.
Yeah. Wait, after veto.
After veto.
Are you talking about after veto or just we're meeting in the game?
After we fight the veto and we win the veto. Then I know that I can blow up. Because at that point we have the numbers.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what happens.
Yeah. Damn it, what was I gonna say? Conversation upstairs. Like, I was like, if she told me her reasoning for putting me up. She was like, because I also said that too. And I was like, I was in the fucking room sitting there. I was like, I can go talk to Scotty right now, and like, why is it in my place to even say anything? She's like, no, don't say anything, Scotty. And then she was like, oh, and she was like, she's like, the whole Bailey thing, she's like, I know you care for Bailey, and then you wanted her out. I was like, little do you know, it's like me and Bailey talk all the time how we're on separate sides. And she said that she understands that I got my side of the house and they're my friends. And then I told her, I was like, we had this conversation. She knew what was up. She was like, yeah, Bailey did tell me. It's like, you still voted her out. Pause. It was a pause. And I was like, Haley, no. I told her, I was like, it was a pause. I was like, Haley, you voted her out too. she started smiling. She was like, yeah. She felt stupid. She was like, well, yeah,
Haley.
they're totally putting that on because it was like a long, awkward pause. I was like,
Wait.
Haley.
Play it again.
She was like, she's like, you cared about her and all this, you cared about her and you still voted against her. And it's like, how does that make me feel? It's like, how can we be close is what she's saying. I was like, Haley, you voted her out. And that shit's so good to be on there.
And she just started laughing.
Yeah, she's like, and she just gets all like embarrassed. She just starts smiling. She's like, I had you this last minute, and she was like, I had to say something and justify what I was talking. So pretty much she was just making this shit up, just saying it. Just I don't know. He just fucking
She needs ammo.
yeah. I literally, it's just like a short pause, like, Haley, you voted her out. Dude, like, up there, I was like, you're a whack ass speech. Oh my gosh, dude. We have to in this video. Oh, it's just annoying as fuck. But I swear, if someone says one more thing, I'm like, I'm just gonna say something. Yeah. I'm not the fucking hacker. Stop asking me. Stop acting fucking weird, okay? And that's why I'm like, I just got out. Like, I'm confused. I'm off the block. My friend's still on the block. Get the fuck off my nuts, damn it. I don't know. It's just so annoying. We'll be fine though. We'll be good. I'm curious on what Brent has to say. I know. Tired. Does tired Brent know the reasoning of why we're up? Why the whole Scotty thing? I don't think
So, but I asked Tyler because I woke up in the middle of the night last night, and the only thought that went through my head was Scotty told Haley that I told her I'm going up. I literally woke up in the middle of the night, and I was like, 100% Scotty told Haley that Haley said to put both of them up. That's gonna get back to Haley.
because he wouldn't put us up. He wanted to get someone else to do it.
I literally woke up and I almost woke Tyler up. I almost was like, Tyler, I think,
She's like, I moved up here to get away.
She said something to me today like that too. She said something to me today like that too. Like Angela. She's like, you were Angela. She just did. Casey's gonna pick me for the veto. And then the plan is, if you play in it, keep the numbers the same. Because it's just like, if you take Angela down, Casey's just gonna go up right away. But we have the votes to keep, it's like me, you, Casey, JC, yeah. So, and then she cancels one on the other side, so that's the play, yeah. Exactly. It doesn't matter what. If Angela's up there though, you can try. I had a good conversation with her today about like trying to chill out. I had a good conversation with her. With you, like, okay, but she's just doing that shit again. She's not, dude. She's mad at the fucking world for no reason. She just can't like control herself right now. She's just freaking out. It's bad. It's bad. But the thing is, Angela's on the block, she'd probably go to Angela. If Casey's up on the block, she'd probably keep Casey. Yeah, it doesn't really matter that much, you know. It really votes either way.
What the fuck? So much attitude, like, this girl's tripping. This girl's tripping. But honestly, it's like, let her be the center of attention. Yeah. And freak out. Just don't get involved. They can handle with all that shit. But if she's gonna come at me with like a comment like that, I'm gonna say,
Yeah, as you should. Mind your damn business. Why does it matter if I'm gonna run? You ain't running with me. Fuck. Shit.
I know sometimes she'll come at you like she's feeling like she's offended or something. Like that she comes at you like with attitude because she's offended. And I'm like, but she creates this scenario in her head. I heard her talking and she was like, I'm not comfortable to just even be anywhere anymore. I'm scared to be in the kitchen because you guys are just like so judgmental with how you eat and eating sugar, and I enjoy eating. Eating is always
Okay,
good kind of thing. Keep eating your she goes on this 5-minute rant about how where she's from, food is a good thing and that is enjoyed. It's not a chore. And I'm just like, where's this girl from? I'm like, what?
Let's just try and stay calm as much as we can. I was in the shower and I was just thinking, I was like, man, this is getting really stressful. It's like, you know what, at this point, it is what it is. Whatever happens, happens. Cool. Like I said, we'll come out of here with way more than what we came in with. And it's like,
That's where I'm at.
You just kind of like, I was thinking like, we're acting like it's like life or death shit. I mean, it does seem like it's.
It does. It really does.
It does. I'm like, fuck, why am I feeling this way? Why am I so stressed? Like I'm about to lose one of my really good friends and like a family member, you know? Like,
I know. You get to that point.
yeah, it's crazy.
Like my heart has never beat like
Yeah.
this. I feel my heart, like my blood, like pumping. You see that V around my neck? That thing was rocking. It was swaying.
I was like, I cannot wait to tell her that Vito is fucking pumping right now.
I looked down and it was like, hello.
There you are. What's going on?
We're just talking about how stressful this thing is. Hey, here.
She freaked out on you?
We just had words.
Yeah.
She looked at me.
has so much
I was walking in here. She looks at me. She goes, "When are you going to go work out?" I said, "No, I'm not." I was like, "Why would you say that?" She's like, "Well, all you do is ever like work out." And I'm like,
And about the chicken too, right?
and then when I walk into the storage room to get chicken to cook it, and she goes, "What are you meal prepping?" I was like, I go, "No, I'm going to cook some chicken." Is that cool? And then she just goes off, and I'm like, "Why are you acting like this, Sam?" I was like, "You're not being yourself towards me." Like, very kind. She's like, "I'm not being myself towards anyone. I hate this place." And I'm just like, okay.
I tried to talk to her. I took her to the storage room. I was like, you need to fucking stop. I didn't say it like that. I was just like, very direct. Didn't do shit.
What did she say?
She was like crying.
They're in her ear. Brett said he needed to talk to me about Sam.
I think like Haley probably told Sam that you were trying to get her up or something.
I didn't say, no, I didn't say that. She goes, I was in on Sam's one-on-one, and Sam goes, put me up on the block. Does Haley? And I'm looking at her like, and then Haley walks out, or Sam walks out, and I was like, okay, that was weird. And then I told Haley, I was like, you know, what I did last week was put up a bond and someone that I'd be okay with going home. I was like, just try and get out of this week with at least blood on your hands. And Sam just said, put me up on the block. She said to Haley, put me up.
Haley just told Sam like, oh yeah, Angela wants you to go up.
And she probably took that and just ran with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh I went up there and pretty much Shaylee was like, Scotty told her that the whole like conversation with that he pitched her to put, Scotty and you up, right? Or you, yeah, some conversation. And then pretty much said that I was saying the same thing. And
They were bitching that. She was like, I told Casey not to tell Angela that you weren't the main target.
Yeah. She told her that.
Yeah.
Am I the target?
No, I am. That's what she said. She's like, we're not gonna back her. But she's fucking lying. I know
She said she's not gonna back her.
Yeah. Good. I made a pinky promise with her. I was like, if I win the veto, I'll do whatever you want.
She really?
but yeah, I keep like yeah.
Is that a real fucking question? Of course. I fucking did.
Sweared.
On that, but I think it's more that I would do whatever she wanted with it.
Dude, Scotty is such a fucking. Yeah, we have to. We have to.
I wish I did last week. But then again, Bailey was better.
Yeah.
Bailey was definitely better.
Yeah. You did the damn thing.
We'll get him. I'm not gonna tell him I know. He's literally just telling all of us how Scotty is taking all of our words and giving it to her. Like, why the fuck is she doing that?
We're totally on to Scotty.
I went up and told Haley, I was like, I had no reason to even talk because I didn't say anything. I was in the room. I heard everything, but there was no reason for me to talk. And then she's up there. She was like, and also, like, you voted against Bailey, but against someone that you care about. I was like, well, do you know, me and Bailey, we're always talking. We both know we're on two separate sides. And Bailey tells me that she understands that I'm on the other side and that I have my friends. They don't know about that conversation. And then Haley was like, well, you voted someone. And I was like, it was a pause. I was like, Haley, you voted her out too. It was classic. I said that she was like, she started smiling and she just got caught, She was like, well, I had to justify and whatever. It was like, just make up shit.
That's what I was like, so why'd you vote out? She was like, well, I didn't want to, like, be caught voting against Roxy. I was like, oh, she's like, we didn't have that out there. She's like, oh, makes sense.
It's like, fucking, no. I want to call out Scotty so bad. That motherfucker. I'm not. But even like after, like I was telling Angela, like even if when we went to veto, she can, cause she has no reason why she's up there. You know what I'm saying? She can easily be like, if someone.
Veto speech. Unlike
Yeah.
veto speech.
She can say something like, when someone cries to me because he's being bullied and he's asking me like what's going on, what's being said, and I'm telling him, and then whatever, and then he with his own words says he's gonna win HOH and fry them, his exact fucking words. Don't come for me. Like, don't, speaking for her, like, don't come for me. It's like, what did you do? So annoying.
Don't even let him know that we know. Yeah, we can move the fuck out of the family.
And then when the good blind slide.
Tyler, please clip your microphone to a shirt.
Bitch. We just need at least one of us out there. We can't have two, obviously.
Wait, I take you down. Then you'll probably go back up.
They still have the numbers. They still have the
Yeah,
numbers.
we saw them. And I think if you're up there, Sam, it's a better chance that Sam will give you if you
I mean, we don't even need her phone anyways, because Sam's like,
got it. I'll tell Brett that then, because Brett now confused as to what the whole plan was. But it's still, maybe she wouldn't blow you up, you know?
hey, I was making something.
Wait, so if Brett plays and he wins, you would keep it the same.
Well, him and I were talking about it, because we have the votes either way, but we didn't know. We didn't know exactly what you guys were thinking.
I mean, if he wants to stay on their side, you would have to keep it the same. If he wanted to stay in their end, you know, like.
Well, if you wanted to play up you on their side, you would have to take Monster now. But you're not going to do that. It wouldn't be best for him to win, you know? For his whole plan, that's how but he's still going to like try to win no matter what.
Well, if you're picking him to play, and his name can get drawn, I'm gonna pick you.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. If you get big, make sure you pick her for sure.
Oh yeah. And then second would be Brett.
Yeah. Yeah. So I win, I take you down. You'll probably go back up, but maybe not.
But either way, we have the numbers.
But if this shit keep it happening, maybe Haley and Sam will get in a fight or something. You know?
No, I'll be more than happy, because to go up, because I know for sure that there's more blood on her hands for sure. Because she's telling me that I'm good, but she was me back up there against Rockstar. No, I'm not good. And then I'm staying in, you know what I'm saying? You're so right.
What's up?
It's impossible to try and fucking get in here. What? JC and Sam won't shut the fuck off and get the fuck out of the cage.
Dude, Sam is, she's gone crazy.
She is all the reservation.
Yeah.
So I just want you guys all, she's made like 3 comments, you know, that I was like it's obvious. I have been trying to tell you too. I didn't get a chance to tell you. So, first one. Also, first off, I'm having my one-on-one with Daily Rockstar barging in the middle with Sam. And then I have to leave my fucking one-on-one so she can talk to her. And it was like a look, like I was like, and it was right after yours. And I put it together such as like they're saying they weren't telling to put her up.
Sam, I was in Sam's one-on-one. It was me, Sam, and Haley, and Sam's one-on-one, and Sam said, "Put me up." She told Haley, "Put me up." And I looked at Haley and she said, "Try and get it this week. Please put on your hands. Put up a bond. Put up something you're okay with going on."
I didn't know that, so
I didn't even throw names out, so that's all bullshit.
I'm just portraying what came to me. So she comes barging in. Then I'm standing, it's just like right after that, I'm standing in the corner with JC, like with the plants. And she, like some bullshit about the plants essentially goes, the only fucking real thing in this house is being these fucking plants. And then she walks out of the room. And I was like, okay, she's just getting stressed out.
She says she wants to go home. Why is she upset?
No shit. I think that's just the angle she's playing, though. And then, every time I've seen her,
Night.
Good night, guys.
Thanks for letting me listen.
Oh, you're welcome.
he already told me what he was gonna say. He's like, he walked down Sam in the storage room, like sitting in the corner.
Yes, I did too.
Always sits in there in the corner. And he was like, hey Sam, like you alright? She's like, yeah, I'm fucking fine. Every time I try to get away from someone, if someone fucking comes in. And then
It's a fucking storage room.
And then he was asking, he was like,
What is going on? Where am I? Where did you find these fucking people?
What did I do wrong?
Angela, it's because you're
Stop
beautiful.
being so hot.
Stop being
okay?
so damn beautiful and
You're driving everyone
perfect.
Stop being so fucking hot. God. Jeez. Ridiculous.
But yeah, that solidifies the fact that she needs to come off the block.
Bailey told, but not Bailey. Sam told him. Oh yeah, I see that. Do you think that could be something to do with any of this? I don't know. No. I think she is. Yeah, I've always felt that way.
But I feel like she's a jealous type too.
She got her feelings hurt in that sense, somehow.
Probably with me. I don't know. Probably with him. I don't know. Maybe. Well, she has a lot going on upstairs. So, I mean, yeah. She probably feels like she's not getting attention from the people that she cares about as much. She's overthinking. She's insecure.
She's feeling threatened.
Yeah, she's feeling threatened. Well, when I went up there too, or whatever, they were just saying that we gotta comfort Sam. Amy was saying this, we gotta comfort Sam. She's like, you know, pretty much super emotional right now. And
Who said that? She said you gotta comfort her.
yeah, we need to comfort her. She's playing this whole fucking card of her being a fucking victim and a fucking big ass crybaby.
It's great.
It's insane.
So my one-on-three. So I was in that during Sam's one-on-one, and Sam basically said the exact words. Put me on, please put me on. And then me and Amy had looked at each other like,
So Haley probably put in her head like that you wanted her up.
and we talked about it. And I didn't say anything. I said, do what you need to do to keep these blood in your hands.
Maybe you can ask Haley, be like, does Sam think that I just let her or something like, fuck.
And then we weren't talking about Sam because I was like, what's going on with that? That's crazy. She was like, yeah, I know. I don't know.
Because if you try to talk to Sam about it, she ain't gonna talk to you about it.
I'm not gonna talk to you about it. I'm gonna pretend like it didn't happen.
Yeah, it is what it is.
She'll get over it.
Yo, this game are crazy.
Really try to tell her, like, I tricked you into using the veto on me or some shit like that.
Oh, that's when she started acting funny.
I'll tell her that so that way she thinks me and you aren't, like, actually tight.
That's great.
Yeah, there we go. You're so smart.
Like, I'm not working with her. But she thinks I am now.
Well, she thinks she kind of knows we're working together, but, like, I'll be like, Angela, like, we're never that close, and, like, I just tricked her into using it. I don't know. I'll say some bullshit. Maybe she'll believe it.
Yeah, you never know.
Anything helps, you know?
Seems like she'll believe anything.
Say that I was afraid people from my hometown might get sad.
Yeah, I'll say some shit like that. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I really thought Sam was giving a lot further with this. But, yeah.
She's still fine, though. You know, she's flippy fuck as fuck. Don't give up hope yet. We'll see how she feels this week.
We have to win this fucking veto. Let's go.
Going to eating. Going to.
Game over, baby.
Oh, yeah. Oh, by the way, JC, I went to order him. I think I told you. He's like, I fucking knew you were the hacker. I was like, hey. And he's like, you are? I'm like, no, I'm fucking not. He's like, he was like, I would fucking tell you. I was like, I did not. And I was like, tell me. I know. I was in the shower. And he was like, so who should I tell Angela to put in the veto?
He said that.
I was like, tell her me. And he was like, no, Brad. Because then they'll think you're the hacker. I'm like, just tell her me. I was like, he's like, no, I'm gonna tell her Brad. I'm like, alright. And I was like, alright, unless she asks, don't tell her. I was like, just chill. I swear. Okay. Well, he might fucking come up to you and be like,
I actually asked him. I said, who should I pick for veto?
So, Haley, I'm gonna keep denying this shit. If someone asks me one more time, I'm gonna fucking kind of snap, but not snap too much, make it stern. Like, don't fucking ask me again. I am not the fucking actor. I would have been a lot more excited to win this shit because I'm on the fucking podcast, not that. Don't say. If it comes out later in the week, like later, couple weeks, I was like, yeah, Big Brother. You're welcome. Welcome to Big Brother.
It's perfect though, because if you put me in the veto, then you can be like watching game. Well, somebody just gave away my only chance at playing in veto. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I'm fucking selling this shit.
We're gonna be good.
JC's so cute when her and Sam got in a little thing. He just had her back and was just telling Sam like she needs to calm down.
I saw him. He was like preaching to her in there. He's been doing it for like an hour.
Oh man. Dude. Rockstar's going home on a Haley's age relationship.
No. It's happening.
America's gonna love us. I hope so. But it's level 6 holding on and we're not even fucking in power.
Angela, please go to the diary.
Good luck. Past the danger zone. I'm destroying myself in this game right now.
How you only gonna win them when you absolutely need it?
I needed to go, bro. And all I was thinking too is like, we need this.
Were you nervous?
I was nervous.
Dude, I missed the first 4. I was so fucking mad at myself. I missed the first 4.
I was fucking shaking. The thing is, so I got 4 right. I'm in room 4. And then the weirdest thing, I saw a fly like land on my monitor.
Oh yeah, I heard him say that. Like, oh, there's a fly in one of the rooms.
Oh, that landed on my screen. And I was sitting there like this on the table. I'm like, and I'm like, look at the fly landed. Oh yeah, this fly.
Yeah, like, this shit's fucking
4 plus 4, 8, baby. That's a bit. I got 4.
Let's go. I had my fucking peanut in one pocket and Angela's bracelet. I fucking went. I don't know, it's a peanut in the hell. Let's go. Yo, I fucking knew. I knew you won too. I fucking heard you. I heard something. Noise.
How do the rooms go? Do they go like?
Like mine was 1, JC was 2, and we would tap on the walls next to each other and you could hear it.
So go like 4. Just go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5.
I think it was like 1, 2, and then when you walk down the hallway, were you on the right side? Left. It was probably like 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you were probably 3 away from me because I was in 1.
But when you're walking in the hallway, it's 1, right? 1.
No, one's all the way at the end.
Oh, 1's at the end.
Yeah, that's all the way at the end.
This way.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Haley was in 5. She was 5. She said, "Were you to the right of me?" She heard me jumping up and down.
Oh, so you were actually to the left.
I was on the right of her.
Oh, you were on the right of her.
I'm on the board.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah. That's right.
She said she heard me jump.
I fucking heard you. I fucking heard a girl, but it was like, I knew it was a girl. I don't know. I just asked you.
I said she went, but then I was like, no, it counts back. It's going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Good.
I think so.
And that's why Andy was on the block. And that's why I'm on the block. We went up there and talked to Haley. She was like, yeah, Scotty told me. The reason why is because Scotty told me that, that the whole thing like fell. And they went up there to go pitch to put, and they did that. I was in the room. Haley was saying that Scotty said I said something. I told Haley, I was like, I didn't say a word. It's not my place to say anything. I was in the room. That's why I was on the block. Yep. And yeah. Not because she's like physically threatening or competition. No, because she's not.
Hi, little girl. Is everything okay?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. I just smell some peanut
Bye-bye.
butter. I
Shoe
want to check. Shower.
And that's why I'm up there. And that's why I don't ever say anything. Okay, I know you don't. That's why I trust you. I was talking to Haley up there. Just trying to figure out, like, girl, what happened, you know? And she was like, the same thing. Because of the whole Scotty thing. But, and I told her, I was like, why wouldn't I say anything? I'm not HOH. I'm not on block. Why the fuck would words be coming out of my mouth? I was in the room, yes. I heard everything, yes. But nothing. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go say something to Scotty. She was like, no, don't. You can't tell him. She was like, you have to act cool with him. That's why it pisses me off. Because Scotty's saying, I would just be patient. I know, that's why I'm trying to stay calm. Because he's saying shit that's not even fucking true. Because he... Because Scotty wouldn't pick me and Angela up. What are they talking about? Hey, you can't say anything though. I'm trusting you. I know. That's why I'm frustrated. I know, yeah. But it just sucks. It just sucks. But you're like, because, you know, for something to be said, and I told Haley, I was like, why would I need to say something? I'm not HOH. Why the fuck would it come out of my mouth? But anyways. I didn't know what you said. Oh, it's just so horrible. It's okay. It's just be okay. It's shitty. It's just shitty. Because he came crying. It's gonna be okay. It is gonna be okay. But I would seriously, it's gonna be okay. Yeah. I would just stay calm. It is. Stay patient. Stay true to who you know is not. And I really need you to think outside of the game thing. I think you're getting stuck in the, like, strategy part of it. Yeah. I came. Yeah. Part of it. Yeah. Right. No. It's okay. Yeah, we're good. Yeah. I know. In your heart of hearts, you know, like, who you really love in this game. Yeah. Who means something to you outside of all of the game talk. Yeah. Outside of all of the strategy. You know what I mean? Like, everybody is getting really, like. Yeah. And me too. It's crazy in here. Yeah. It is crazy. And all of that said, and you should know too, that nothing that I talk to you about ever goes anywhere. I either forget it or I never tell anybody else. And that goes for both of you, Blondie, all of you. So, and if I could trade places with one of you right now, I really, really would. I would love nothing more. Seriously. Right. Like, if I get to play in the veto, you know, we'll talk about that. Yeah. You know, like, I don't know. Yeah. The hacker might just cancel my vote because they know they have no idea. Yeah. And whoever it is, I don't know. The whole thing is really getting to me. Like, my imagination is getting the best of me. My personal demons are coming out. I'm just feeling really. Bailey was one of the ones that really did care about me. She never tried to, like, force game talk or whatever. Like, she just genuinely checked on me and made me feel like she personally cared about me. And that's really all I ask. That means more to me than she'll ever know. And the only way I could repay her was to vote for her. And on top of that was the bigger picture of her feeling alone already. In a sense that she was the only black girl.
I hope she never felt that way.
Well, it's not a cop-out, and I'm not going to speak for her, but generally speaking, as far as the history of the show goes, it's not like it's a typical track record type thing that she had been kind of like not okay with. So for her to go out on a unanimous vote really made me angry. For that, not and because everybody's game's different, whatever. I get it, but for me, it was like I can't let that happen. That's fucked up. And because that's the only way that I judge anything in here, so why wouldn't I have?
It's understandable.
And I mean, that's why people in here, well, for one thing, like I just said, you can trust me. That is literally, I'm not super smart. Obviously, I'm not a physical threat. I'm not a showman's threat. I'm not any kind of a fucking threat. I'm literally dishonest.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I'm still here. So I'm definitely not gonna fuck that up now.
Yeah.
And that's really all I've got going for me. And for how much longer, I have no idea. But I've made promises to everyone. I'm keeping them, and that's all I can do.
Yeah.
So everything else, I just need to ignore it.
Yeah.
And let it roll right off my back. Any kind of, because this whole thing is making all of us go crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm
For sure.
fucking sick of it.
It's crazy. It is crazy. It is crazy. We'll make it through. This is temporary.
And JC puts it into perspective beautifully, and I get that. But the mood swingy thing is, yeah, I'm sure that is happening with me. And I still haven't had a period in almost 3 months, like since the hotel sequester.
No, same.
Since I moved in here. Yeah.
Yeah, same.
So
Exact
mood
same.
swingy thingy, I've never.
I haven't. Remember, I told you I was supposed to start and I didn't start.
Yeah,
Nope.
no.
It's stress.
I've never been on birth control. I'm super regular. I had one at the hotel sequester as soon as I moved in here. Gone.
Yep.
I feel like a
Same.
fucking psycho.
Yep.
No, I do too. Like, there's weird, like, I can't, like, my thoughts don't come to me like they normally do. I
Oh my
can't
God.
speak anymore. I'm very, like, articulate in my normal life. I can talk very well. And I get in this room and I literally start making up new languages. Like, it's bad. I'm
I
like,
know.
what the fuck is my damn problem?
I know. And
I'm not myself.
yeah, that coupled with the stress, because they says the stress, whatever, and I'm like, I believe that.
Yeah.
But also, I am so uncomfortable. Like, there's nothing comfortable about any of this. Like, I will find myself standing in the kitchen, like literally gripping the counter so hard, I'm white knuckle about to rip it off the thing for no reason. My whole body is just tensed up, like all my muscles. I have a really hard time sitting still and standing still. So right now, I'm just like, my whole body is tense. Like, I just go around like all the time.
It's
Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I just cannot relax ever. Like, I got in the hot tub for the first time ever, still felt like in the hot tub. Like,
What do you think you can do to make yourself relax? Just quit caring. Just quit giving any fucks.
exactly. And
But I feel like you're at that point.
I
feel
know.
like you're at the point where you don't give 2 fucks about anything. You still are tense.
exactly. Because as soon as I open my mouth or as soon as I act like I don't give a fuck, everybody's like, oh my God, she's such a bitch. I'm just like, what the fuck? I can't do anything. Like, I'm either being too nice and really tense or I'm being a psycho.
When I was walking around the house earlier, people were saying, why is she so calm? Why am I so calm? Do you want me to run around the house crazy? I'm on the block, yes, but I'm not going to go storming around the house, opening doors, slamming doors.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what you do.
It doesn't matter what I do. People are going to look at me and they're going to be critical of it.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I'm going to act exactly how I
Why
want
are
to
you
act.
being
and you can judge me
regular?
for whatever you want
Exactly.
to do.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It's act however the fuck you want to act, and you're going to get judged anyway, so you might as well act how you want to act.
Yeah, everybody is going to use it however they want to use it. They're going to be like, God, she's... you know what I'm saying? I'm like,
She's too calm.
I'm not
She's too
trying to
happy.
be-
She's
Yeah.
too sad.
I know.
She's too stressed out.
I know.
Yeah, it's crazy in
It
here.
makes no sense. Like, I'm literally, I don't know how to act. I'm not mad at anybody. I'm mad at the whole thing sucks. I'm not sad particularly. If I am, it's about stuff that I've made up in my head.
So you had no idea what you signed up for, huh?
No, I'm literally,
Like no idea.
I have said, I'm like, you people you were sending a lamb to slaughter and you thought it was hilarious. I'm like, I was in tears. I was bawling my eyes out. And the stuff that was in my room, the hacker thing, I was like, stop fucking with me.
What was in your room?
And I just feel like I'm losing my mind. So it's just, there's a whole bunch of other stuff too that I'm just like I keep talking about my personal reflection and the things that I'm going through that are, you know, helping me grow, and this is a good thing and this stuff is good, you know, but then, so yeah, it's kind of like,
It's one big mind fucking here.
yeah, so,
Huge.
but yeah, basically it's just a big mind fucking thing. And I really didn't realize that it was going to be person against person so much, as it was like competitions. I imagined like I keep attempting this perfect scenario where we all just hang out and stuff, like, and then we have competitions. I really thought that's how it was going to be.
Yeah.
I didn't understand that, like,
It's all day, every day.
well, I didn't understand that was part of it, was the, like, the voting and, like, the pitting each other part of it. Like, that was necessary or whatever, I guess.
Yeah.
I would prefer it if America voted. Why can't we do it like
That's how
that?
it used to be.
We want to restart.
Reset button.
We want to start over. Can you bring everybody back? Roger. Hold on one sec. We want to bring everybody back and let America pick from the top. Take it from the top. All
Take it from the top. Ready, go.
right, go.
Start tomorrow. Day one.
Yeah, starting tomorrow. Back to day one.
We will make it out of here alive, guys.
Oh, I know that. The sooner the better. So it's like, but that I'm a part of the jury and I'm happy with that. And whatever happens, happens. I'm gonna do my best for everybody. Like I keep saying, I'm really the perfect jury member. I just can't get there soon enough. Like, you people will still have me here. For what reason? I don't know. I'm honest. That's it. But I'm not gonna let anybody use that. I'm not gonna be like, yeah, I'm honest, and I'll be like, okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Since Summer has to be honest, we're gonna tell her this, and then she has to do this. Not happening. Not happening.
As it shouldn't.
You can try. It's not gonna happen.
If anyone tries it, that's fucked up.
Exactly.
And I'm sure it's been tried on you, right?
It's not happening. You can try, but I won't do it.
Yeah, I'm sure we all see a lot of shit.
Oh, well, I was really concerned that you were actually very upset with me for some reason. I was very upset because I thought someone had told you something that was not
No.
true, because I have never said a single negative thing
No.
about you, and you know
And-
that I love you.
Yes, and I know that this whole thing has really just caused a lot of tension. And then there's, there's this, yeah. No, there's just nothing. There's just nothing anybody can do to soothe each other. It's like JC said, and I just need to accept it. It's not like, not everybody wants a hug. Not everybody wants to talk. Not everybody wants to whatever.
And honestly,
I
as
get
fucked
that.
up as it sounds, some people like this. Some people like being mad at each other. They like the drama. They like the dividedness. It's a sick, cruel mindset, but I know some people are this way because honestly, I've had friends growing up that liked getting in fights, that liked to
Oh yeah.
talk shit about each other. Like, there's people that have that mentality, and I'm sure there might be some in this house. As bad as it sounds.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's hard to wrap your head around and fathom because I know you're not this way, and neither one of us are either. But I know it exists, and I have a good feeling that probably exists in this house.
So stressful.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna take a hot shower for the
You
first
do
time
that.
in like 3 weeks.
Take a hot shower. You deserve one.
Take a 2-hour hot shower.
You earned it.
Take a 2-hour-long hot shower.
Just take a hot shower until the hot water runs out. And
Yeah.
that'll be when you get out.
Oh my god, I'm not gonna do that. That might be really long, and somebody else might want to take a shower. But I might really take a hot shower.
I think you should. It's very relaxing.
It does feel bed.
Everything's gonna be all right, guys.
You're always the one saying that. We
I
need to
know.
be saying that to you right now, and you right now.
Well,
Like,
I'm off the
everything's
block
gonna be all
now.
right.
I'm off the block now,
I
but
know, but
my ass will be right back on there.
I really thought it was gonna be me. I really was waiting.
I know, because after you told her to put you on the block,
I
I was
know.
like, she looked at me and goes, "Should I do it?" I was like,
I am the obvious choice. Like, why? Why? And I'm like, okay. Why am I not getting off the block? You know? And then I'm like,
Why isn't this
whatever.
working?
Exactly. Like, whatever. It's it's a
this
strange
game's,
feeling.
yeah.
It's,
You're
I
not going
think-
anywhere.
I think my vote is
Pudding.
either going to be canceled or
Pudding.
I'm going to be put to play in the veto and then try to be manipulated that way. I don't know. It's just like everybody is determined to make me do something, and I'm just like, fuck everybody, I'm not doing anything.
Don't
Not
think that
doing
way.
it.
Don't think that way. Stick with people that you trust and whatever you need to do. But don't think like that people, because not everyone's
Or,
doing
like,
that. You know what I'm saying?
Eventually, I'm going to be forced. Like, it's going to be something that's completely out of my hands. With the hacker thing, I've just been waiting for it. I'm like, any day now,
Yeah.
I'm going to be forced to do something.
and when you get to that bridge, you'll cross it and just cross it with however you feel like is your gut feeling is what's telling
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
Yep.
that you feel best about, and that's what you do with Bailey's vote.
That's
and
what I'm
we
saying.
all respect that.
I was like, okay, this is it. Now they know that I'm not gonna, go against what I say, or I'm not gonna give in or whatever. And then, yeah, it's like now this just feels like another. It's just like JC said, it's just gonna keep getting harder. Like the decisions are just gonna keep getting harder and harder.
Yeah.
And so therefore
They are.
people are gonna get more and more confused.
And more upset and take
Yeah.
it more and more personally.
Yeah.
And that's the thing that like I really feel like you need to like constantly remind yourself is just like take it with a grain of salt and just try and keep the personal side at the lowest as you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's why you have such a hard time with this game because you take it so personally.
Yes. It is 100% personal to me. Everything.
If I'm able to walk out of a room and be like, Haley put me up, and that was the best thing for her game, and that's cool. And I haven't ever forgotten that this is a game. And I think that's why I have been able to stay okay, and stay calm and stay
Yeah.
because Bailey told me before she left that really hurt my feelings. She came to me and said, she goes, I forgive you, but we can't be friends after this. And I was like shocked, like literally taken aback. And I was like, Bailey, I love you from the bottom of my heart. And I know that our friendship will go on way after this. And that's like basically how I left it with her. Like, this is a game. Like, it just like that just like solidified the fact that like it wasn't a game to her. Like, it was personal. And it was never personal for me. That's what I told her in my GBM. I was like, I'm sorry I did what I did. This is strictly game related. I know our friendship will go on
Yeah.
long after this. I love you from the bottom of my heart, and I can't wait to see you soon. Because that's really how I felt. And I was very happy with how she handled it. She handled it like a very classy lady.
Mhm.
Hugged us all.
Yeah.
It's a lot about her character. I hope that she can get over it.
Glasses
It's
on.
not me.
Hey guys.
Nope. Hey, how's the joint tonight?
My name's
How is it in
Dressel.
here?
What up, men?
Hey,
Who are you calling a man?
Peanut.
I'm clearly a boy.
I wasn't talking to you.
Oh, oh,
Okay.
shots.
Okay.
Fired. Shots.
Wow, you might as well put your
I'm taking
nuts in a
shots
jar.
right now.
My nut's right there.
Mm-hmm.
Shots fired.
Oh, you have to
Hey,
go
guys.
between
Boys' night.
Guys,
Huh?
He's a boy.
It is boys' night. Should I leave?
Yes.
Oh.
Right.
I mean, just
We
kidding.
go sit in the have-not room.
Or we could
You're
just-
more man than I am.
Angel.
I don't know if that was an insult towards yourself or an insult towards her.
What did you say, Sky?
I said, you're more man than I am.
That's just not a good thing to say either way.
Oh.
Oh, I just remember what I was gonna make, that apple thing. That dessert.
Toes, check. Nunchucks, a double check.
He repeated his problem, kept yelling it, but this time I understood what the problem was. Was that it was basically that he couldn't get unreasonable amount of seats together coming in late for a movie. Like, he told me that when they walked in, the movie had already started, which told me that they were at least 20 minutes late because of trailers. So he's yelling at me for this, and he wants a refund for his money. However, I was taught that anything past 15 minutes, you can only give a free pass for. So I was like, I can't give you your money back. And I offered him the passes, and he starts fucking screaming at me again. And now it's to the
After he
point.
watched 45 minutes of the movie?
Yes. That you would be surprised how often that happens.
How'd they watch it? Did they stand up?
No, he said he spread his kids and him out.
Oh.
And
then he was like, you know what?
But like from what I can tell too, an usher was in there and they got 4 of them together and the other 2 together.
Oh.
So they were just spread into 2 groups.
That's not
which
bad.
isn't bad at all.
Yeah.
So it gets to the point where I start getting annoyed. And he's like, there's literally no way I could have known that policy. So then I kind of like snapped and I was like, you know what, sir? You're right. Let's go see. Can you show me where you walked in? Because the person who sold you your ticket should have told you that. So we walk over to the door, or we walk over to where the person was who helped him. And I was like, where did you walk in? Let's go further back. So we go back to where we walked in.
Oh,
we
so
go,
he didn't even pay, did he?
No,
Did
he
sneak
did.
in
He
the
pre-bought
movie?
them. But like we go to where you wait, and I stand there where the thing is waiting. I'm being a jackass. I go, man, if only someone you could have known. And I go like this, and there's a sign right there, right where it says wait here, and it says a ticket policy. And I read it right there, and I just read it to him, and he was like, no one reads those. Why would I? If I just walked in, why would I read that? And I was like, you're right. So which register did you go to? And he was like, well, that one. So I walked over to the register, and there's a sign right by the register, same thing. And he's like, no one would ever read that. I just got my tickets. I wanted to go. He's like, I just looked at my tickets. I was going to go. And I was like, oh, can I see your tickets? I took the ticket, turn it over to the back, and I go, the policy's written right there. And then he fucking he takes his ticket and he walks away. So I'm like, okay, I guess he's done. So I go back over to guest services. I sit down, and 5 minutes later, he comes storming back, and he's fucking slaying
He's got
into
a
me.
game plan.
He fucking game planned with his family or whatever. Well, you could tell his family was standing in the back, and the mom had the children like this. She was she did not want this to happen.
Didn't want to be part of it.
She was looking at me she was apologizing to me, and this guy's just reaming me out, cussing me out, and he's just like, I need to speak to your manager right now. And I went, all right, sir. So I got up out of my chair, I walked around it, sat back down, took my name tag, put it on the desk, and I was like, I'm one of the managers here. One of my employees said that you had a problem with a policy, and he fucking went. It's the craziest I've ever seen anybody go. He fucking lost it.
Well, you deserved it at that point.
Yeah,
you
you were
fucking
asking
deserved it
for
at that point. Walking around the damn chair.
I was legit just sitting there.
Power
like this.
move, Scotty.
I just. And then
Power
eventually,
move.
our security guard walks over.
You
and
should have taken your glasses off.
I was still wearing contacts then, so I didn't have glasses. Our security guard is walking over, and he's like, what is the problem? And this guy never even explains his problem. He just starts screaming at the security guard. But the security guard used to work at a police station, and I guess has actual pool, and was essentially just like, hey, I could arrest you for this. If you don't kind of leave peacefully, and because he was gonna touch the security guard.
Oh shit.
He went to he kind of stepped at him, and the security guard just backed off, put his hand up like this, you can't do that. I could literally have you arrested for that, and
Goodness.
And he was like, I can literally have you just throw, or it'll be embarrassing for your family to see this. Is essentially what he said.
Yeah.
And then some other manager, someone who's at the same rank as me, walks up, and he's like, what is going on over here? And I was just like, oh, this is what's going on, And he was just like, I'm just going to give him his fucking money back. And he gave him his money back. So I did all that work for fucking nothing.
All that.
And after that moment, literally every single person that ever had a problem, whatever they wanted, I gave it to them. People would walk up with the stupidest little problems, and in my head, I'd be like, I could fight that, but you know what? Here's a couple free movie passes. Here's a couple free popcorn passes. Here's a couple free drink passes. Your next 5 movie experiences on me right there. Have fun.
That's what happens.
There was one class in particular where people would just like.
What did
this
you make?
Girl
Brett,
would
why
like
do you
take
do
my
this
arm,
to me?
sit down,
I hate
and
you.
just trace them.
Ooh.
What did you make?
Take a thing.
This looks not good for me.
Oh, then it's good for you then.
Brett.
Good for your soul.
Why
It's
do
good
you
for
do
the
this?
soul. Yep, you got
That's
it.
not that one. No.
That's the one. Take
That
it.
is so
Close your
much.
eyes. Eat
No.
it. Come on.
I can't eat all that.
Yes, you can.
No, it's too much.
Come on. Come on. It's not the first time you said that. Just eat it. Open your mouth.
I ate it.
Oh.
She
that's
can't
the
eat all
girl.
that, she says.
Now it's your turn.
No, I'm not doing it.
What is it?
I'm not fucking doing it. I'd brush my teeth.
There's no peanut butter.
Is
in
it
there,
good?
there?
Promise, no peanut
It
butter.
was actually really, really good.
No peanut butter.
Is that like a honey glaze on the apple?
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good. You should
Oh,
try
honey
it.
glaze on. Oh, man.
Brushing your teeth
No,
again.
dude, I brushed my teeth. Stop.
So you're just as easy
So
to get in bed as
Uh-huh.
Angela. Just
Wow.
a little. It's good. Come on, guys. I need help.
I literally feel like I have to brush twice now. I feel like I just got a cavity.
It was really good.
That's amazing, though.
It was good.
No, I don't want any more. It's amazing. Brett, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
That one's
no,
small.
no, I'm not eating anymore.
It's gonna drip on you.
No.
It's dripping.
Is that like
No, it's
caramelized shit?
You're full of shit.
Yeah, it's like a honey glaze.
I'm not eating anymore.
Well, it would be nice for you to like go and sleep the whole night.
Stop! Sleeping the whole night would be nice.
Yeah. But right after this, you're gonna probably go out of the VR. Can you stop?
Tyler, you know, if you feel like talking to me, you can. Like, we haven't talked all day, so.
Just put it in your mouth. Put it in your mouth.
You don't have to avoid me like the plague.
Well, I'm gonna let you guys talk.
Oh, thank you.
I don't want you to be pissed. I know you're pissed, but I don't want to push it, you know?
Are you the reason
No, I'm not.
you could let me know that?
No, I swear, I'm not.
Here's my thing. Which I will quite openly say to you right now. The hacker shit, great. Everybody could use it, everybody could do it. I'm real fucking tired of being considered an easy target in this house. I'm real fucking tired that there's 6 other people that could have gone up and that I'm the only option to go up there, and I'm real fucking tired of people making pussy ass moves in this house because they think I'm weak. So I'm not saying that's you, and I'm not saying it's not you, and I'm not saying I know who the fuck it is, but I feel like bolder moves could have been made, and
Judge me?
I think it's a real bitch ass move. And that's my, I feel like if I was gonna be anonymously hacking something, I might go a little harder than putting up somebody that's been up 3 fucking times.
Like putting up me, like someone did last week, which I know the feeling.
That's what,
you know?
right, no, but
Like,
what I'm saying is that was a bold move.
Good, right?
and if
And
I
it's
was
healthy.
the hacker, I'd probably have done something
is
more
apples.
bold.
I'm not saying it's you. I'm letting you know that you can talk to me, and I'm letting you know that I do feel a certain way.
No, I get it.
Because you have not talked to me all day.
I just
So
didn't. I wanted to
since-
give you time. You know, I know.
There's, I mean,
know the
there's no,
feeling.
there's no fucking time. I think it's real.
Yeah, wait, I smell.
Just last week, I just wanted time to myself last week, so I was just giving you time to yourself.
I mean,
you know?
this is my, honey, this is my third
You see what
fucking
this
time on
is?
the block.
I know. But it's different though. It's like
It's-
the hackers. It fucking sucks because you don't know who put you.
Might
up.
it be?
I swear I know your feeling.
It's different. It's not different. It's the fact that like for some fucking reason, whether
You like it?
you know,
This house just consists of us not
I'm
sticking to our workout
gonna go
plans,
ahead and call it like
giving in,
people are obsessed with
trying
me
to
and can't
convince
keep
other
their
people
names
to
out
do
my mouth because I'm such a big threat for whatever fucking reason. That's how I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it as wow,
there's no bigger threat in this house than me, so I guess I keep getting put up. But I think that's a bitch ass fucking move. And anybody that wants to talk to me about it, I can let them know that. Because there were clearly 6 other people that could have gone up. 6 other people. So I feel, some sort of a way about that. And
You have every right to feel some sort of way,
that's for real how I feel. And you know what? There's a veto to play, and I'm gonna fucking bring it. And I like you, and I don't want you to be afraid of me.
I'm not
or really
afraid
afraid of confrontation, because you're, a stellar young man. So I just wanted you to know how I was feeling. Because
I'm sorry.
I don't avoid confrontation. So I don't want you to tail between the legs around me, whether you did it or whether you didn't do it. You understand what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying.
You feel me? I'm a
feel you.
direct fucking person.
Yes, I
Maybe that's the threat. Maybe I'm just too fucking bold for this house of athletes and competitors. I really don't know. Scared to talk to somebody. But I'm not going to shy away from a conversation either, because at the end of the day, get your hand off my bell peppers, boy.
At the
end of the day,
Now that it's
it's,
we don't have real
you
knives
know,
here.
I was big sleep, and I got woken up to make these nachos, and you're not gonna walk past me 5 times without me acknowledging the fact that you're
I
walking
know you're
past me.
pissed. I don't
And
want to say too much.
there's nothing to really say except everything that I just said. I think
Okay.
I said pretty much anything
So
that I would
you
have
wanted
to say.
to say.
Right,
Okay.
exactly. And if you
Well, I don't have
anything
anything
to say,
I'm
you
sorry
can.
you're up on the block. I'm sorry you have to cook nachos, but I'm not the hacker, so that's all I have to say,
Listen.
And
That's-
coming off of my recent week, I'd try to avoid as much confrontation as possible. You know what I'm saying? And I made it known that I wanted you to stay in the house. So
I would love to stay in the house. I think it's real fucking shitty, and that's fine. There's a competition. I don't even consider this confrontation. I'm
No, it's
meeting
not me
it.
either.
I'm meeting it at a head. The fact that you and I can have a conversation. We're not gonna slink around each other. There's no fucking reason. You're sitting here telling me you're not the hacker. I believe you, because I believe that you are a bold enough man to say, I did it and here's why.
I would.
So that's good.
that's all I've been doing lately is
Respect.
saying what I'm going to do and doing it. So
Respect.
I'm not the hacker.
Respect.
I'm sorry.
Respect. And now you know how I feel.
I feel you.
And that's it. And that is it about that. And I'm glad that you didn't hack. And if you did, it was not angled toward me, because you just said that you didn't.
Right.
I'm gonna go ahead and trust you.
Okay, thank you. 'Cause I didn't. That's all it is. I didn't,
I'm not gonna yell at you. There's no reason to fucking yell. I'm just not gonna have us slink around each other for no fucking reason and not have a conversation, Now we can talk. Now you know that you know how I feel. I put that out there. I know that you didn't do it. Now you can be like, what's up? Good morning. I don't have to walk right past her. She's not gonna stab me with the plastic knife.
Even though she's
fine.
waving it in my eyeballs.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm agitated, but it's a game.
The brothers
It's
and
okay.
sisters are so smart. They do everything here with a reason.
You know what I'm
They
saying?
give us knives,
I
give us
definitely
like
do.
plastic knives.
Yeah, but we have
Made you feel
metal
some type of
knives.
way.
I'm gonna give you that.
You were just walking past.
I
a
don't
lot.
want to push any wrong buttons that I
There's
have no
no-
place pushing.
There's no buttons, man. It fucking sucks. I wish somebody would own it. I wish they would say why they did it. I wish they would call me an easy target to my fucking face, because that's what everybody in this house seems to think I am. But you know what? Let's play.
Let's play.
Let's compete.
Exactly.
Let's do it. And that's that. That is that.
He's like, no, I gotta get this point across. It's so funny.
Scotty's just making himself laugh over here.
She was in. She did like this performance art piece, basically.
What?
For, like,
You did?
No.
we're like, okay.
It's not a performance art piece.
She was in high school, and they did a salsa performance art piece for the entire
It was
school.
our Spanish National
However-
Honor Society.
However, the twist was they were all really, really drunk.
This is not true.
Oh.
And they thought they were
This is
dancing
not true.
really, really well.
Just good for the carrots.
What's that smell?